Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today is Ludwig from Bepassionate. So for my last videos, you can see that I've been in a return to injury, not like a road to injury recovery phase, which I had a growing problem, but practically now it's really better. But unfortunately, I had another problem. So the real problem here is yesterday I went to the beach with my brothers to go and play. It's not kind of like a team game. It's just like a Sunday kind of thing. So I went to play and I felt as if I just strained my hip flexors, because it was just after I just kicked the ball and I just feel a little bit of sharp pain around my hip flexors, but probably now the pains have reduced a bit. I have been doing a little bit of icing. I did a little bit of I just used a little bit of anti-inflammatory drugs, but it's getting better. But I hope by a week or two, so I'll be back. But yeah, that's it. And so the title of this video, we're going to be talking about the mentality in which you have to have in such phases, because these phases will happen most of the time in your career if you're focusing on chasing a pro contract like the way I am. And since this kind of situation has been with me for a long time, close to 2 years, with my groin injury, and this is just like already being used to the situation. So I'm going to really talk about this in this video. Stay tuned. So talking about the mentality which you have to have in such stages, the first mentality I would like to talk is, don't stress your mind. You understand, you need to have a positive mentality. All this is it's kind of a temporary something which, if you put on the real mentality into it and put on the work into it, you are going to be better. But if you don't have the right mentality, you have a negative mentality, it's not going to go well. Second point I would like to talk about is, don't play on pains. When I say don't play on pains, I mean if you're playing on the pitch, you feel a pain somewhere, try all means to get out of that situation, because the more you play on it, the worse it becomes. And that is what practically happened to me, my groin, because it was first a minor something and I continued playing on it and it became very major. So what I'll try to tell guys is, don't play on pain. It's really going to worsen the situation and worsen everything, because if something is in the acute stage and you just let it be to rest, and you do the exercises needed to strengthen it, and you'll be back, you may be back for 1 to 2 weeks. But imagine if you continue playing on it, it might get worse to a situation where you need 6 months to do a rehab or maybe even surgery. So that is it. And the last thing I'd like to talk about on the mentality which you need to keep into this kind of situation is, okay, the third point I'd like to really talk about is you just need to keep on working, because time doesn't really matter, for example, because if you compare situations to others, you compare situations to Premier League players, they started playing pro contracts at 18 years old, but you see yourself at 18 years old having injuries. You can't change the situation. What you need to do is to just keep on working hard in order to how can I say, to get closer to achieving your goals. You can't compare yourself to someone which already has his part of the story, because your part of your story is your part and cannot be the same with theirs. So that is kind of it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for everything. I'll really be very glad if you subscribe, like, leave me in the comments. Thank you. Ludwig out.